What's up, YouTube? Making the next video. Another thing I had to talk about is guys coming on and saying your car is shit and it's rice. Um, I did a lot of work to my car, as y'all could see. It started off. The thing that guys fail to realize nowadays is that these are things that you do when at the time. So back then, when I just bought my car, I think was in '07 or somewhere around there. I obviously want to stand out of all the Maximas. I want to be able to stand out. So I went and got me some nice big chrome rims, because again, I didn't know about it. This is like fucking 7 years later. The game changed. It was about big rims, chrome this, chrome that, and I'm no longer in that phase of my life anymore. I got when I started off with the car, I started off with the 22s body, not body kit, 22s, chrome this, chrome everywhere. I was just like the chromaholic, and after a while, it's just like, man, this car looks ugly now. So I switched it up. I took off all the chrome. I lowered it. I put on a body kit. Different black rims. I blacked out everything, and I put on Lambo doors because I wanted to be able to go to car shows and compete and this and that and blah blah blah. That's the next story. Then I grew out of that, and then I met a guy who introduced me to a club. It's called GT Ultima. Bunch of Ultima guys. I remember the first night we went cruising, man. I thought my car was the shit. I thought my car was fast until I met these guys. Man, these guys tore my ass up. Like, I didn't expect a Ultima to beat me, but these guys, their cars was really quick. So that kind of, it technically, the people you hang around is, what's going to make your car it is. Their cars was, it had all the bolt-ons, and they used to go to drag racing and stuff, and they got me hooked on this, whole racing shit. And it was a fucking experience, man. So with that, all that shit happening now, I kind of went over into that race mode and left that show mode alone. I don't intend to compete in any shows. I think it's a scam. It's a big fucking ripoff. All this work to do to your car, just to win a $40, $50 through a trophy. It doesn't really benefit me. So I just got out of it. The thing I don't get about but guys who come on here and tell me that my car shit is that with me doing all that riced out shit to my car, it actually opened up a reputation for me. That reputation means that I know almost all the mechanics around, all the body shop guys. I'm like my actual body shop guy right now is like my homeboy. Like whatever I need to get done, I could go to him, and he's like my boy now. Like he's I don't really look at him as somebody I just deal with on a business perspective, but he's like my boy now, and that's because my car was riced out. Like rim guy, like my guy who supplies my rims. He's the guy with that high powered Supra. He's again is my next boy. I could take people to these guys, and that for them is business. So they look at me now as somebody who they could, give a fucking huge discount of, and I wouldn't change shit. A lot of things I did to my car I actually regret doing it, like say the Lambo doors. I I mean I got a lot of compliments there, when it comes to the car show. A lot of girls like it, females like it, some guys be like, yo, that car is sick, this and that. But for me, it was that time and that time only. I took it off. I would never even consider doing 22's body kit and Lambo doors again. But again, it was a phase that I had to go through to get to where I'm at right now, where I could go to the runs and guys know my car. I could be driving down the street and guys be like, yo, I seen your shit on YouTube. You could go to the racetrack and see me beating cars. And that's just a phase I had to go through. But guys don't seem to think about, the positive that comes out in guys who rise my car, because you're about this era right now is about who could go low and who could have the lowest car. This is what. So our next couple of years now, people's gonna look at these cars and be like, man, what an idiot for doing something like that, right? So it all depends on the time that you grow up. If I had this time now with the amount of knowledge that I have, the wisdom that I have right now, I wouldn't do a lot of stuff that I did to my car. But again, I wouldn't know the people, the contacts where it comes to body, interior, audio, anything basically to do with cars. I got my hookup on it. I got guys who I developed relationship with, and I right now I'm in a position where I could actually help other enthusiasts, help other guys, help my boys, and that's basically, what I mean, the good part about it. Like when it comes with knowledge comes wisdom, and all that experience that I had, it brought me a little bit closer to understanding what cars are really like. I know what I want my car to be like, and that's basically what I'm doing. I'm not gonna go modify my car for other guys to like me. I hear guys lowering the car just so that they can get likes. Motherfucker, what's wrong with you? The only way I would lower my car to that point where it's scraping and sparking and talking about I'm about that life is if that likes can actually convert to money. That's the only way, because at the end of the day, you gotta change tires on a regular. Your suspension's gonna be, damaged, and all these different parts is gonna be affiliated with your suspension. Is you're gonna have to go through stuff like that. Your oil pan, flex pipe, control arms, ball joints, all these different things. Tie rod, shafts. You're gonna have problems damaging body, your bumpers, ripping off your lips, just to park your car in a parking lot to say I'm about that life. I am definitely not about that life. If that works for you, you do what you gotta do. I use my car to go to work every single day, so I will never boost it, and I would never slam it to the ground, because I know the part of the city that I live in has a lot of railroads and construction, and I value my comfort. If I were to go that route where I want to slam a car, lower it beyond, just so that people could like it, I would have to get another car. I was actually trying to find another car, but I didn't have place to park it, unfortunately. So the deal kind of went bad, and that could have been probably the nation's first 6-speed 6-gen. I had intentions, if I did get that car, to lower it really low, put some really bad rims on it, boost it if possible. But unfortunately, I don't have place to park a car. Who knows? Maybe in the future, when I have my own place and I got place to park it, or I could actually have it inside, not actually outside. That would be, it would be. But again, everything would take time. So people understand that the position that I'm in right now, where I could actually give others advice, is part of me racing on my cars. So all that knowledge that I have from racing on my cars, a lot of that has to do with where I've been and where I'm now. So there's the explanation, man. Anyways, man, your boy J Max signing out. Peace.